Hello everyone and welcome to Eve Market. A weekly look at the amarr market, minerals, prices and some other stuff. You're probably wondering why there wasn't one last week. The reason was because I was sick, so I didn't record one. Because if I have done one, you probably didn't understand a fuck about it. So yeah, that's why we were missing that one. So we're gonna look this week at the market prices and see where they're moving. Still got written down the prices from 2 weeks ago, so you can a little bit easier see what the prices are doing. So we'll start off with titanium as usual. Let's see, there's a bad market point here, or just because just an hour in the Sunday. Titanium, it seems going down a bit. The 5-day went up, is down again. 20 days seems to be pretty stable. I think around the ceiling of 578. I guessing. See, for the sellers it's at 578, and for the buyers 573. Pretty stable. But same price as last week, so that's not much of a change then for this price. Alright, let's see at ferrite. What is ferrite doing? That's still going up. Keep going at 5 and 20 days going up. Steady line up even. For the buyer sellers. For the sellers 1579. For the buyers 1570. It's very close together. So they went up a lot since 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago I was still sitting at 1463. So it went up just a little bit over the 1 ISK up for the price on the ferrite. So that's moving a lot. Maxlon, let's see where that is moving. I got a bad data point here, so it's hard to see what it's doing. Alright, let's see on the sellers. 52.80 on the sellers, 52 for the buyers. Let's see, 2 weeks ago it's going up a bit. It went about 3 ISK, 2 ISK up. 2 weeks ago was 49. So Maxlon is going up a bit on price, moving a little bit. I see more prices are going up then. So let's see what the oxygen is doing then. Not a good chart. The 5-day this one is going up. The 20-day is still stable. So interesting what this price is gonna do. Let's see, for the sellers it's 145. There's only very little amount. On the 46. Yeah, almost on the 47 here for the sellers. Which is a very small amount, so not really counting those in. And for the buyers 143 and a half. And for 2 weeks ago that was 139, so that's going up in price again also. Oxygen went up about almost 4 ISK up a unit since 2 weeks. So yeah, there's definitely this spike here on the 5-day. So I guess we're gonna see a little bit of a raise on this price. I think it will go above the 150 again then on the oxygen. Alright, oxygen. Let's see where this one is going. The 5 days seem to went up a bit, seems to be going down again. 20 days going a little bit up. So there's a very little bit of movement in here. For the sellers 785, and for the buyer 766. So that one still went up too since 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was selling 750 2 weeks ago, so it's going a little bit up. So went up with 16 ISK a unit currently. There's a little bit of a movement in it. See at the sign with the movement is in here. This data points that you get when you just record in just the new day started. So look at the sellers. 813, 817. Around for the sellers, for the buyers. We say 751. So the design rate is on the buys it went up a little bit, not much. Went up with 1 ISK since 2 weeks ago, so there's not much movement in it. A little bit of movement seems to stabilizing then. Alright, mega site. See where this is going. Yeah, lovely those data points. 2140, 150 for the mega site on the sellers. On the buyers, just over 2000 a unit. That went a little bit down. It was 2074 last week. So that is going down a bit on price. Not much, but it's going down. So yeah, I cannot see anything on the data, but mega site is still going slowly down then on price. Morphite is going up. The 5-day is going up. 20-day is starting to follow too now on the upward trend. So let's see what the sellers are doing. 7,697, almost 98 even on the sellers. On the buyers 661. That's definitely going up. Since 2 weeks it went almost with 600 ISK a unit up. On the sign rate, that's definitely moving. So that will keep rising. If you want to have a cheap buy now, I would say, before it goes up and maybe it's gonna spike and you get a nice profit out of it. See, it went up and down, and now it's going up. So yeah, if you have if enough is, I should go for it. Let's see, we're gonna go look some ships. Gonna take some new ships with it too. Gonna look at the logistics ships. Gonna take those with me too. But first we're gonna look at the Naga. Since it's still very stable, 5 days going a little bit up in a 20-day. For the sellers, still 79.9 million ISK. And for the buyers 75, that went up a lot since 2 weeks ago. That went 5 million up on the buyers. So that's pretty a lot. So at some bordering, it's a good investment to sell them straight to the buyers. You can make a 5 million profit out of it. Still the margin is also pretty good to do. Got a 4.5 million margin at least. Do some station trading in it. The Talos is that had a spike a few days ago. Then it went down again. The 20 days also moving a little bit with it. Not much. Let's see, sellers 84.5 million ISK. And for the buyers 80 million ISK. That went since 2 weeks 2 million up. 2 weeks ago was 78 million. So that went a little bit up, not much. But still 2 million. If you buy a whole load of it, it's definitely gonna count up on your wallet, of course. Yeah. Tengu, let's see where this one is going. Still on the downtrend. I think last time I checked it was around this price. Yeah, it was the 2 weeks ago, then it went up a bit. Stabilized a bit the 20-day. 5-day was a little bit going up and down. Now it's dropping again on the 5-day. So 20-day is still stable, but it's going down too slightly. Let's see, for the sellers, 179, almost 180 million is. For buyers, 175. So that went down. 2 weeks ago was 177.6 million is. So that went down with 2.6 million on price. It's definitely different. So the Tango is still not very stable. Still moving a lot of ways. So I wonder where that's gonna end then. So yeah, interesting. As you can definitely see on the chart from Tango's on the downtrend for a long time already. See, it's going down for almost for a whole year now. As here top was 285. Oh, sorry, already late. It's just past 2 o'clock in the night here now. So it's already going down for almost a whole year now. Then spiked up a bit, and then here was a big drop. And yeah, it's keep going down for a year now. Back to the 3 months. We're gonna look at the logistics, like I said. Starting with the Bessie. The 5 and the 20 there is going down in price. Both of those pretty stable, looks like, for the whole time. I'm gonna look for a year charter. Yeah, the big spike was here, almost 170, even above. Took a nose dive, went up, took another dive here. Now it seems a little bit, it's been stable around 130 for a while. It's gonna take another, looks like it's gonna take another dive down. But there was a lot of them bought in just today. Almost about 30 in one go, that's a lot. Look at the price for the sellers, 132.8 million is, and for the buyers 119. So that's a very good margin in there. If you want to do some station trading, and it's very good. It's let's see, 30, it leads 12 million is, almost 30 million is margin in there. So that's a very good one to do. Definitely. Let's look at the Guardian. That seems to go, went a bit up and went down. Also a lot of them bought in today. Also more than 30. So it looks like something is gonna happen around amarr. That people need logistics for it. So it's going up. Still the 5-day is down, going down. So there's not really much of an of a difference. Price is pretty stable, around 130. Let's look at the sellers. 129 million is for the sellers. For the buyers, 120 million. There's a 9 million-ish margin even here. So that's a good one to do. On the margin price. So bit of stage trade, there's not much buyers in here. There's even a amarr ship, so it looks like more people going for shield. The Oneros, not many sellers here. The Oneros is bouncing around a lot in the price. It's I saw the video from the Lone Wolf today too about Oneros that was going up and down, up and down. There was in Jita, and it seems to doing the same here in amarr. Going up, going down. It's a little bit more stable chart. Huh? Seems going a lot down and it's going a lot up. So it's now 5 and 20 days going up here. Let's see for the sellers, 151 million X, for the buyers 130. That's a very good margin here. That's 21. Yeah, 20 million X margin in here. It's a very nice one to do for some station trading. You can get around with it. And not too many sold a day. 2, 3 a day, maybe. That's it. So if you can get the hands on a few and get them sold for this price, you have a nice profit. Alright, skimmy, well, skimitar. See, going up, 5 and 20 day up. We're now sitting just above the 135. I think 136 million is. For the sellers, almost 139 even. And for the buyers, 126 and a half. That's also a good margin, also 10 million is margin on this. So you can make some profit out of it. So if you buy now, since the price is going up, let's go on a 6 months. Maybe not going up too much, but you see it when it goes down, goes up a bit and then goes down again, up and keeps on going. So goes up probably a bit now and then it drops again on price. That's what I expect to do. Okay, let's look at the salvage that we always look at. Armor plates. I know it was going up 2 weeks ago. That's 6 month chart, 3 months. Like I said 2 weeks ago, I expected it reached the top, and it did indeed. It went a little bit more up. It was 109 2 weeks ago. It spiked at about 119. And then suddenly took a nosedive down towards 105. For the 5 day and 20 days also falling down now. Let's see for the sellers 108,500. For the buyers 107. So it's about the same. It's even a bit lower than 2 weeks ago. So there's a little bit, some movement in it. Going down the price. So I'm having loads stack lying around. I say sell it now for the price drop even more to get some good amount of risk out of it. Burn logic circuits is going down too. At least the 20 day. The 5 days going up again. Sit down 30, 31 almost. 31,000 ISK per unit. Let's look for the sellers. 32.7 for the sellers, for the buyers is 30. That's it's still about the same price as 2 weeks ago. It went down a little bit, not much. These are the sellers. Still the chart to say something different. 2 weeks ago, the buyers were around the same price as now. So, well, okay. For interface circuits, they're spiking up. At least the 5 day. 20 day went down, and then you get the 5 day spike at the 20 day almost flattening out. Let's look at the sellers. It's sitting around 4 ISK a unit for the sellers, for the buyers 3.4. 2 weeks ago, it went up a bit. So 3.1 last week, 2 weeks ago. Now 304, so that went up with 400 a unit. So that's a little bit going up on the buyers, on the price. multi-capacitor consoles. Let's see what they are doing. Very stable. The 5 days going down a bit. Also the 20 days seems to be a little bit following the drop. Not much. For the sellers it's around 7.2-ish. It's only 6 units, so 7.3 say it. Some bigger amount. And for the buyers 6.7. So large amounts, which is decent to do a bit of station train, but really in large amounts. 2 weeks ago at 7.2 for the buyers, so that definitely dropped on price. It dropped about 500-ish. That it dropped in price. Trip power circuits. Those seems to be stabilizing now at 160-ish. It went up last 2 weeks. Seems now stabilizing. It had a spike here 2 weeks ago. I see for the sellers 159. For the sellers, for the buyers 155. So for the buyers it's dropping in price. Because 161.3 2 weeks ago. So that's going down. Definitely. It may drop a bit more. Never know what the price is gonna do. So yeah, that were this week check on the market. I hope now I can do every week again, as now I'm not sick anymore. So I can do my weekly checks on the market. Sorry that you had to miss it last week. That I was sick and we had a bad cold. My throat was hurting and that stuff. So it was not good to make a video, like I said in the beginning. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week and see where the prices are going then. See you guys next time.